Yo, what's going on, everyone? In this video, I'm gonna be showing you how I cook my chocolate chip cookies. This is gonna be less of a tutorial and just showing you what I'm doing. So this is flour. I'm making the first mixture of it in this video, as you can see, and I use this weird, I don't remember what it's called, but like I sort of mix it so that way it gets down to the bowl down there. So you can see I'm mixing it there to get it all down there. The reason I do this is for one simple reason, for something you'll see later, which will be coming up in just a minute. I will then add a little bit of Crisco into the actual mixer, not the manual one. This is the one that you do, like you just flip on a button. And as you can see, I sort of just mix it around. And that's all the Crisco going on down there. And then I'll add some brown sugar into there because, you know, we gotta have that brown sugar. That really helps make a lot of good meals. I mean, this is pretty good, I'd say. Not really a meal, but more of like a dessert. And you can see I am gonna add, I believe that's sugar. Yes, sugar. I'm sorry, I do not have a script for this. And then I turn on the mixer and it's loud. And you can see things do go flying, so do watch out. Then I crack, I believe, 2 eggs, I believe. Keep in mind, this is not a tutorial. I'm just showing you how I make this. That's a single yolk egg. The next egg, and it's 2 eggs, if I remember properly. I filmed this like 11 months ago. What did you expect? This right here, watch this, bam, double yolker, double yolker, double yolk egg. If you don't know, there could be 2 yolks in some eggs. That wasn't even a big egg, double yolk egg. Going right in there, and of course I spilled some eggs in there, so I had to reach in and grab that, and it's a pretty big mess, so don't do that please when you're making cookies. And then of course I add that to the, you know, mixture. You can see we were cooking corned beef that night in the crock pot. You can see that below, and I made a pretty bad mess, but then I just pour it in there, as you could likely see there. Now you can see I just sort of mix all those together, and then I will sort of like, you know, stir it a bit so that way you get more of a texture. I don't know how to describe it. Then I'll add that mixture I made at the beginning. I'll put it right on the screen right now if you're wondering, and then I mix that together, of course, and then I keep mixing it. I'll do a little at a time, just not a whole lot at a time. So I'll keep doing that until I finish the batch entirely. And as you can see here, I am finishing it off in a time lapse, and then you can see I finally get that done. I just sort of scrape all the remaining things off there, and then you can see there we are. I add the chocolate chips. Then be careful with this step because you might get a chocolate chip launched at your face, so if you're gonna do that, please just back away for a second. This will only take a couple seconds, so you turn it back on and bam, it's back on. And now you have these, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a spoon and put that in your hand. You're gonna sort of roll it around a bit, like what I'm doing here. You can see I'm gonna roll them around a bit, and then I'm gonna put it onto the pan, and then you can see I'm going to do it for all of those. This doesn't require anything like we did with the Christmas cookies back in December 2022 with the awful microphone quality. I just sort of rolled them up, and then I could put them right in the oven, which is preheated at 375 degrees, I believe. I think it's 375, right? I'll show you when I put it in just a minute. Then you can see I sort of just put them on there, and yeah, 375 degrees. I put them in there for around 16 or 17-ish minutes or so, and you can see the mess that I made on the countertop there. I'll then take them out once that 16 to 17 minutes is up, and to help cool them, you could just take a spatula and put them right onto the pan, not the pan, the what's that called, the rack again, and then we've made our beautiful cookies. Be sure to click the video on the screen right now, which is my latest documentary. Anyways guys, I'm out here. Subscribe.